What's up everyone? Welcome back to another video. And in this video, I'm going to be going to two mountain houses. We're doing one and then like the next day we're going to another. And I'm going to be comparing which one was better when you add up all the cool things about it in total, which one was the better stay. So that's what today's video is about. It is Wednesday. We're leaving for the first trip on Saturday and it's pouring out. It is literally pouring. But yeah, let's begin this video. Gray skies, heavy rain, windy outside. It is thunderstorming. All right, wasn't supposed to, but then just randomly started pouring. This was random. Let's start off with the first mountain house on Saturday. I'll show you a little tour probably and how it's going. See you then. What's up everyone? We are finally here at the house number one and I'm going to be reviewing it off three different groups or categories. First, the uniqueness. What is cool and special about this between other mountain cabins or rentals? The cleanliness, when you get here, is it clean? Is it nice? And just the modernness. Is it a well house with the things you need to stay in it? Is it not like old-timey stuff, you know? So just like, we're gonna be basing it off those three things, giving it a rating 1 through 10. I showed you a little tour-ish of the place. And it's like kind of like a neighborhood. There's like a public pool, a clubhouse, gym, stuff like that. So, I mean, I'll be showing you more on that. But by the end of this trip, I'm going to be rating on those three things 1 out of 10 and seeing what they'll be over the trip. Welcome to the Doggy Place Closet 2.0. It's pretty big for this new house that we're staying in. We got some slime. I used to do tons of slime videos, so I want to bring a little blast from the past. I have two here, some add-ins. We're going to like mix them up, have some fun here. There's this one. It's like a stretchy. What the heck? Oh my god. It's stretchy slime. It's blue, as you can currently see. And then this one is a butter slime-ish. Clay. So clay. Here it is. Let's make it into a pretty nice little shape. There we have it. We're just gonna put that on there, and then time for like the charms, I would say, or sprinkles, add-ins, whatever you want to mix into the slime. Let's open this up. We have a variety of options here displayed, but since it's a blue slime base, I'm gonna grab these little blue sprinkles things. Here they are. I'm just gonna sprinkle some of them on top. They are hard, surprisingly. I thought they were going to be a little softer than they are. These are really interesting, actually. They really are. Wasn't expecting them to feel like this. I dropped one. Let me just get that. Or not. I cannot find it. Okay, here's what it looks like right now. It has a little blue shazazz on it. I don't know what that is. What did I just say? We're going to do a little bit of this silver now. These little silver flakes. Whoa, that got everywhere. Okay, here's the slime. We're gonna mix it. I don't know how this is gonna go. Whoa, oh my god. Let's take this out. Look at the slime there. This is so cool. Let's mix it. Oh my god. These are two different textures, so it's gonna be like really interesting to see the final form. Look how cool this looks. What color is it gonna make? I feel like it's gonna be like a grayish. It looks like grayish orange to me right now. Or brown. Does that look brown? Ew. Okay, I mean, it's not that bad. It is not that bad. Ooh. Really do like the texture. It is very nice. Very pleasing to play with. Gives you a little bit of bubble pops too. That's really nice. Okay, well, that's the little doggy plays slime corner closet. So we're gonna just continue on the video. Probably show you some more things around the house. Let's go. And stay tuned for the rating of the first house. Before we move on with the video, and I'll do a recap of the entire day, here are some fun firework videos. Today is day 2, and it's been a day. It has been a day. But there was a ton going on, and unfortunately, I didn't have time to actually record any of it. I'm sorry. I just forgot. So I'm gonna do like a what we did today, starting from morning to the end. Let's do it. So in the morning, we woke up, we went to the local town. It was nice, it was actually pretty unique, which could add some points to the unique category. But after coming from the tours in town, we went home, we relaxed for a few, and unfortunately, we had some unfortunate events where our next trip, which we were supposed to go to on Thursday, is gonna have to be postponed. So I don't know where the future of this video is gonna go, because I was supposed to be comparing this house with the other house, seeing which would get more points in total. But that other house, we have to postpone it to a further date, and we don't know the date yet. So I mean, it could be whenever. So really, we just have to hopefully wish that'll be in July still. But this is, yeah, I don't know. Aside from all the bad news, good news, we checked out the pool. It was pretty nice. Here are some images. It is so beautiful in real life. We got some pictures of the mountain. I think you can see that clubhouse down there. There's a pool in that clubhouse area. There's a gym. The pool is so fancy. That adds for the modernness of the area. It's like a little neighborhood. The pool is like infinity pool. It like flows over. It's super cool. Really, really cool. There's a hot tub too. We actually stopped at a GameStop in this town, and we got something unexpected. Of course, it's a vacation, so we went further from where I live. But where I live, this thing is out of stock everywhere. We got the Nintendo Switch 2 with Mario Kart World. Yep. They're always so we can't play after the vacation. Yes, it is. And we're like, as we were. He was like, oh, yeah, it's kind of small. It's not a town. So, yeah, there's lots of here, but I feel like that's yeah, that's really a good really excited to get at home. Not so much, but so we came back, relaxed for the rest of the day. These fireworks actually crazy, but it's fun here. Still thinking about the scores for each category: cleanliness, the modernness, and the uniqueness. I am going to be ranking it pretty soon on those 3, and to see what it gets out of the 30 total points. Then we'll be heading to the other mountain house whenever we will. I don't know, no certain dates in sight, but we're hoping to go as soon as possible. And I will also do a tour and stuff of that house and rank it and all that stuff. Okay, that's it. That's all I gotta say. Whew, that was a lot of talking. We're about to head out from the first mountain trip, so it's time for the rankings. First up, cleanliness. I was gonna give cleanliness an 8 out of 10, but there was a bug problem. For the most part, it was clean, but like here and there, you would see ants on the table, or giant bug on the stairs or spider in the bed. I'm gonna give it a 7 out of 10 because it was mostly clean, mostly. Next up is the moderness, and this house was really, it was pretty modern. It's a new house. I like the interior, the living room's cool, kitchen's cool. The only thing that's a little odd is that there's no TV in the main living room. It's a little odd. So I'm gonna have to give it an 8 out of 10. That's pretty good for modernist. It is really modern and updated, and a lot of things here are new. Lastly, the most controversial category, uniqueness. I am going to give uniqueness a 5 out of 10, and you're probably like, that's not that high. But uniqueness is a hard one to beat. Like, you can't find that many things that are that unique, but there was a lot here. There was a pretty good amount. There was this cool mountain thing on the wall, cool like designs hung up everywhere, here, there, everywhere. The maple leaf sink, that was so cool. The fact that there's like a neighborhood with a pool, like great view, great pool. Everything was awesome. And there were some really cool and unique things. The final ranking is 20 out of 30, and that's not that bad. I mean, if you got that on a test, it would be bad. That would be 67, that would be a D. But it's not that bad for ranking houses. So let's see if the next mountain house can beat 20 out of 30. Let's head to the next house. What's up, guys? That was the tour of the house. We are finally here. It's the second day, and I'm currently in the bathroom because there's nowhere else better to go in this house, honestly. Like any private rooms, there's not really any of that. And I would go outside, but the neighbors are kind of like creepy, I don't want to say. There's like an old rundown car and stuff, so I'm not going out there, but we're in the bathroom. We just arrived yesterday, and it's the morning, day 2. The house is pretty fun. It's pretty nice, but you gotta wait till the end to see what the rating is and see if it beats the 20 out of 30 from the last house. Y'all, I just found this locked closet, and you can see inside what it's locked. It needs a key. Okay, I'm gonna put you guys under the door. Tell me what you see in the comments below. We're going under. last mountain house, I did like a little slime DIY thing with sprinkles, some stuff, mix it. Not as big this time, but I brought the slime and I want to see if it's a worth it or worth not. Let's see. Let's open it up. What is that noise? I don't know. I cannot open this. Okay, we got it open. Let's see the moment of truth. These Play-Doh slimes, they're not always the best, I will say. So I'm really curious. What's it gonna be like? What's it gonna be like? Ooh. Okay. It's the inside. Oh no. Oh no. It may look good in the video, but there you can definitely see it leaves a residue. It's really sticky and it kind of feels like melty. It kind of feels really like melted. No. Definitely not worth it. You see, these Play-Doh slimes, I don't really ever think they're that good at all. So really, Play-Doh slimes, I don't think you should ever get them because they're really not that good. And it's really inconsistent. I've gotten various Play-Doh slimes and they're always like kind of bad, but I never learn my lesson. I just get more. But no, this is bad. But anyways, tomorrow we're probably gonna go to Blowing Rock, which is the other town. As I said, the one I filmed today was Boone. I didn't get that many clips of it and stuff. I'm sorry. It was pouring. It was absolutely pouring. There was a ton of water. So tomorrow I'm gonna go to Blowing Rock and I'll probably show you some clips just about now of the town. Let's do it. Okay everyone, now we are home and I forgot to do the ranking at the mountain house, but we're gonna do it now. The first category is cleanliness. And this house was actually really clean. There was no bug problem, unlike the last house. There was really nothing. No dirt, no crumbs on the tables. It was an older cabin look, but it wasn't messy. It was very, very clean. So I'm gonna give it a 9 out of 10 for cleanliness. Then modernness is next. And this house was not very modern at all, but it wasn't supposed to be. I get how it was supposed to be like a cabin vibe. There was like all these little old-timey things around the house. It wasn't like a modern house with white floors, chandelier, giant fireplace. Like, it was meant to be older. It was meant to be an older house, so it wasn't really that modern, I would say. That you also went down to the basement and it was like just like a trashy room. I wouldn't want to say trashy, but it was not like a finished basement. It was an unfinished basement with a hockey table in the middle. It wasn't too modern, so I'm going to give modernness a 5 out of 10. And last but not least, uniqueness. The last house sort of struggled with this, but honestly, all the little things in this house they were all really cool. Like there was a tiny tic-tac-toe board with little things. All like the old-timey decor made it really unique. Everything around the house, there was a lot of like bear stuffed animals, bear greeting signs, or I don't know what you want to call it. There was a lot of cool decorations on the wall. It was cool how it was a loft where you go up and there was a small bed. I like the stairs you went up. It was a tiny kitchen, but it was all nice. It was like a little house, and it was really nice inside. It was really cozy. It was really unique, and a lot of fun places to go around the house. Really unique places. We went to a mountain coaster. It was really fun, and it was much more unique than the other house. And like I said, the basement had a hockey table in it. It was fun. We played it a couple times, even though the basement wasn't the best scene to be in. There was also a hot tub outside in the back. We went in that a couple times. It was really unique, and that's why I'm giving uniqueness a 7 out of 10. Now it's time to tally up the points. We get a 9 from cleanliness, a 5 from modernness, and a 7 from uniqueness. If we add those up, it is 21 out of 30, and I gave the last house a 20 out of 30, so that means the second house wins. Comment down below which house you thought was better, but I really thought the second house was the better trip out of the two. So comment down below which house would you rather stay at, why? But that's it for today's video. There's going to be more Halloween coming your way. I know this was a little random video thrown in along my Halloween videos, but from now on, it's going to be all Halloween. Make sure to like this video and subscribe to the channel for more epic content. That's it. Doggy plays out.